If you're doing the twist, you're going to need a twisting wrench. Welcome back to Black Bear Forge and the tool of the day. As with so many tools in blacksmithing, there are many varieties of twisting wrenches. There are some that are fairly universal, like these simple bent bar wrenches. You find these at a lot of shops. People have been using them made like this for centuries. They're easy to make. You can do them yourself. No special materials. They're just mild steel. But some people like fancier twisting wrenches. This plasma cut twisting wrench was sold at one point by one of the blacksmithing suppliers with short stubby handles that you had to then draw out yourself. So it was sort of a do-it-yourself tool, sort of a kit, but all the slots were cut for you, and it has 1/4, 3/8, half, and 5/8 slots pre-cut in it, so it can do a wide variety of sizes. Very simple, again, mild steel, and you could certainly make one of these yourself, and you could cut it out if you have a way to cut the slots in there easily enough. And you could do that with a bandsaw or an angle grinder, something like that. Very useful tool, fairly simple, pretty good way to go. Currently, my favorite twisting wrenches are this style. They're easy to make. You don't need anything special. You don't need to have a bandsaw or use a drill press or an angle grinder or anything like that. These are all done by forging. And so they make good twisting wrenches. They're pretty quick to make. You can make them at any size you want. And I have shown these before, shown how to make this actual wrench right here in a previous video, and I'll link to that video right up in here somewhere. So these are a good way to go and are accessible to just about anybody. Now, a lot of people like an adjustable twisting wrench, and it's very tempting to take an old monkey wrench and weld a handle on it. These are very useful. You can adjust them to just about any size. I have them in 2 different sizes, this really nice long one that does very heavy stock, and one that works on, up to about 5/8 stock. The problem with this is that you are taking an antique tool, permanently modifying it, and nobody's making monkey wrenches anymore, so I'm a little hesitant to do that. I did these quite a while ago, and if I were starting all over, I probably wouldn't ruin an antique tool to make a twisting wrench out of. I have seen some people take an adjustable wrench and they weld a handle on right about here that comes out, and that makes for a very nice adjustable twisting wrench. And you're using a tool that's still in manufacture, has no antique value, is never going to be rare, at least not in our lifetime, and you don't have to destroy an antique tool. So that might be a better option to make an adjustable twisting wrench. And the third option for an adjustable twisting wrench is to use a pipe wrench. The problem with a pipe wrench is they will ding up your work. They're wobbly, which is part of what makes them hold round stock well, and they're just not great as a square bar twisting wrench. They are outstanding for a round bar twisting wrench. So if you're going to be doing some interesting twists in round bar, and we've looked at that, again, maybe I'll link that right up in here, the pipe wrench makes a pretty good round bar twisting wrench. So that's a pretty short and simple tool of the day. We've looked at twisting wrenches before. Like I said, I think we made this twisting wrench in one of those previous videos, and you can go back and watch that to see how these are made. If you're just starting off in blacksmithing, this is my recommendation. It's about $1 worth of stock or less, way cheaper, way easier to do than any of these others. You don't need a bandsaw, you don't need an angle grinder, you don't need a drill press, you don't need an arc welder. You just need a forge, an anvil, and a vise. And if you're going to do twists, you probably already have those things. So this is well within the possibility of something that you can make. And you just make them in all the sizes you want. It would be very reasonable to have a half dozen of these things hanging on the wall. You have less than $10 invested in them, but each one would have a different size, and you could have 12 different sizes of twisting wrench that way. Piece of cake. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that video and give it a thumbs up. Love it if you hit that subscribe button. Stick around, watch a few more of the older videos, share the videos with your friends, but then make time in your day to get out to your shop And you guessed it, do it safely and wear your safety glasses. We'll see you for the next one.